There have been some developments with the Aaron Goodwin wife trying to assassinate him or have him assassinated situation, right? I never thought those words would be coming out of my mouth, but then again, 2025 hasn't exactly been the year for my bingo card, as there's been a lot of shit go on. And yeah, we're just in the thick of it, and everyone knows. They know me where it snows and all the rest of it. But in case you don't know what I'm going on about, and you've been living under a rock for the past, however long, Aaron Goodwin has basically had his wife attempt to have him killed by a hitman, which is absolutely bonkers. So the wife of the Ghost Adventure star Aaron Goodwin got busted in a murder for hire plot, and cops say that she tried to pay a hitman to knock off her husband. Now, even worse to all of this is the fact that Aaron Goodwin was out working for Ghost Adventures, filming, when this was all going on. And basically, Victoria Goodwin, who is Aaron Goodwin's wife, got arrested last week and was booked with 2 charges: solicitation to commit murder and conspiracy to commit murder, after police said that she hatched a plan to kill Aaron while he was out filming the show Ghost Adventures. According to the arrest report, cops say that Victoria was messaging an inmate in Florida prison about getting her out of her marriage to Aaron when she asked, "Am I a bad person because I chose to end his existence, not divorce?" Again, those words baffle me. The fact that she even contemplated, am I a bad person, instead of being like, I'm a really shitty person for having my husband killed, instead of just going down the usual route of divorce. It's weird. Now, a lot of people in the comment section of my last video that kind of went over all of this. So if you want a bit more detail on what's happened so far, go and check out that video from a few days ago. They were like, maybe there's some kind of intertwined kind of insurance policy, maybe there'll be a huge cash payout, maybe whatever, maybe basically people were like, maybe there's a financial side to this where she benefits. Ultimately, she was always going to get found out eventually, even if it was a couple of years down the line. But she doesn't seem to be the sharpest tool in the shed based off of the text messages that she was sending, because she literally had this man outed, right, for murder. And, I don't know, man. She was, willing to pay the assassin or the hitman $11,500 to have him killed, with a $2,500 upfront fee. But there's a lot of new information that's come out with regards to Victoria and this man that was in Florida prison, who was not going to be the hitman himself. He was going to be the middleman who was going to sort out the hitman work on Victoria's behalf. And it's really, really weird. You hear about these parasocial relationships, right? Where people watch YouTubers, for example, and then get this weird relationship where they think that they're in some kind of relationship, even though the YouTuber themselves doesn't actually know this person. There's this weird parasocial relationship going on between Victoria and the inmate in Florida prison. So it's been confirmed through a report that apparently Victoria Goodwin and Grant Amato, who was the man in the Florida prison, were quote-unquote lovers who started talking years ago after she saw him on a true crime documentary. This case gets sicker and sicker as the details are slowly released. I mean, this says everything that you need to know about Victoria Goodwin. She clearly was having an emotional affair because she was lovers with this fucking psychopath who was in prison. And she decided that instead of being married to Aaron and, just living a cushy, comfortable, happy life, she wanted to be with this guy on a true crime documentary. Yeah. Again, not the sharpest tool in the shed. Absolute freak show. But it's also been confirmed by multiple reports that, unsurprisingly, Ghost Adventure star Aaron Goodwin has filed for divorce from his wife, Victoria, after she allegedly tried to pay a hitman to kill her husband in a chilling murder-for-hire plot. The TV star 48 on Wednesday filed a complaint for divorce in Clark County, Nevada, from Victoria, asking for neither party to be granted alimony. And Goodwin has asked the court to award him a reasonable cost, expenses and attorney's fees incurred herein, adding the request to his separate assets and debts to be confirmed. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously they were never going to stay together because, he would have just been as mental as she was if he decided that sticking with the woman who tried to have him offed was a sensible or even reasonable idea. But good on Aaron. Find that strength, mate. Find that strength to leave her. I mean, if my missus tried to have me killed as well, I'd probably go down the same route. But interestingly, Victoria Goodwin actually posted this photo on Instagram of her cuddling with her husband, Aaron, 1 week before she was charged with the murder for hire plot. Now, apparently, this went on back in October. So the alleged, assassin for hire plot, or hitman for hire, took place back in October of last year. So, 6 months ago now? Which means that Aaron may have been completely in the dark until the text messages were found on a seized mobile phone from the inmate in Florida prison, which is equally as fucked up. Like, that's equally as messed up, because the murder plot failed, and Victoria Goodwin, instead of leaving him when she was blatantly unhappy enough to hire a friggin' hitman on him, has decided that, do you know what? I'm just going to stay with him, cuddle up to him, be happy with him. Look at, they're just cushy, chilling. That's clearly Aaron's arm, unless Victoria's got really hairy arms on her leg. He was blatantly none the wiser, which is so messed up, man. So messed up on so many levels. I can't even begin to tell you how fucked that is. Jeez. Anyway, like I say, there's a TMZ report all about it. The Ghost Adventure star filed it on Wednesday, unsurprisingly. In light of what's gone on, there's really no mystery about the divorce filing, though it does say that Aaron and his estranged wife Victoria's views, tastes, likes and dislikes have become incompatible. I should imagine so, in the extent that it's become impossible for them to live together as husband and wife. I mean, that's Grant Amato, by the way, the man that was doing the middleman work for Victoria, and apparently she's in love with. I mean, what the fuck is this, man? This is so weird. But even crazier to this is Victoria has denied she ever really wanted her husband killed, claiming that she thought the money was for cell phones. Amato is currently serving time in prison for killing his mother, father, and brother. This is so weird. This is so, the more I read about this case, the more I listen to the reports coming out, the more unhinged it becomes. Victoria, unhinged. Grant Amato killed his mum, dad, and brother. Heartless. And she's got this weird parasocial relationship with him, where she's in love with him or whatever. And then she tried to fob it off as, it's just sending him money for mobile phones. You're not even allowed mobile phones in prison. That's shit. There's literal contraband. That was what got you in this issue in the first place. Are you stupid? I mean, obviously, because you thought you could get away with this and still think you can. Man, Aaron literally and metaphorically dodged a bullet with this one. I don't know. I can't even. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Way down there. Jump to get the hell out of that like button. Subscribe if you know. I'll try and keep you up to date as best I can when the details come out. It's weird. Speak to you later. Peace.